guys, I hope everyone's doing well and that you've kept yourself busy during this crazy time. I've been sending emails and posting some educational materials on Google Classroom for you, but I thought it would be kind of fun if I started doing little videos about a typical day in my life at home. So my husband and I, we live on an acreage, and we just moved here in August, September, and so we're slowly building our operation and getting things ready for livestock in the way that we're set up. So not everything's perfect and not everything's the way we want it to be, but I thought it would be kind of fun just to show you what we have and how we're expanding our operations on a daily basis. So we have cattle and goats, and then we also crop farm. My thing is the goats. So I got in the goat business about a year ago, and it's grown a lot since then. And I'll kind of explain the process that I went through all the way from having bottle babies till now we're actually kidding out moms that have their own babies. And each little video will show a little bit different part of my operation and how I do things. And so I'll show you videos anywhere from feeding my goats and what we feed them and why we feed them that, to cleaning pens, to vaccinating our goats and tagging them, to weaning them. So there's just lots of educational components to this, and I thought it might be kind of fun if I could show you what I do instead of just posting what other people do. So if you have any questions after any of these videos, please post them because I would love to answer them, and this is also a learning experience for me. Lucky enough, this morning when I went out to check my goats, I had one that had just gave birth. And so I think that my first video is going to be what to do once your goats give birth, and kind of the steps that we take to make sure that our babies are getting the best care and also that the moms are getting the care they need. So here it is. I'm gonna apologize now. I hope that my video skills get better as I go through this process and I can talk better. I noticed that I said a lot, so I'm apologizing for that now, and it's on my mind to fix it. So I'm going to do my best, and I hope you guys learned something. Let me know if you have any questions.
The freshman out here, it's not been as cold at night, so we've not been locking them all up, and as you can tell, it rained, so it's kind of wet out here, but I went ahead and fed all my nannies just so I can have a little bit easier time getting this mama in. So I'll go ahead and just pick up the baby, and the mama should follow me into the barn, and I'll show you what it looks like in there. Should you coming with me? Come on, mama. This one's a good mama. Not all of them always follow right away, so that's a plus for me today. Come on, mama. We got another one that's trying to get in the barn. So I'll just set the baby down, and hopefully the mom will come in. Okay. So this is our lambing barn. So the first thing that we want to do after we have a kid is to make sure that we get it in a dry, clean pen, and that helps the mom make sure that the baby can get cleaned off good and can suck, and that it's really claiming it. To put some new straw in here. For us, it's really important that the goats have really dry, clean straw. It's just something that just helps the goats kind of get going and make sure that they keep healthy. This little guy is a little cold, so I think I'm going to turn on this heat lamp. Here's Ralphie. He's our new goat dog. He's going to turn into a big dog. Okay, Ralphie, get out of here. Our barn is heated in here and insulated, but the heat lamp just kind of helps them get going, get to life a little bit, which this guy's already been up and sucked, so that'll help a little bit as well. So I'll just set him under there, and I'll just kind of let the mom do the work. She'll be licking on him and just loving on him and making sure that he's going to get up and suck, and she's a good mom, like I said. So. And once the mom gets to really licking on him, he'll be really white and really clean. But these are the typical boars. just like the mom looks, white body, and this little guy, or girl or boy, it's a girl, has a brown head. It's just the milk that comes out first, and it's just essential for the babies to get all the nutrients they need. It just kind of gives them off to a fresh start. And this mom's really good. She doesn't really want me messing with her baby. She's kind of getting mad at me, but I just want to make sure that we get this guy up and get him some food in his belly. So I'm just going to kind of help him get started. He knows what to do. It's amazing. They come right out and they're looking for the udder. They're looking to drink some milk. So you can see him go down there, and he's just kind of feeling around until he finds the teat. He's going on the other side now. Oh. The mom's just a little nervous with me in here, which is typical. She's just loving on him a little bit, maybe pushing him a little bit to try to find where her udder is. So let's see if he can find it. So you can see her there. She's kind of pushing him back. Or her, I guess it's a little girl. Oh, and there she's trying to pass her cleanings again. You can see from when we started how much more has came out now. So she's getting a little closer. Alright, there's a little bit better video of the cleanings that she's getting out of her. So I'd say she's just about past them all. You'll see him drop once she's done. All right, little guy, little girl. There she goes again. So it's kind of like she's still having contractions, just trying to get all that stuff out of her. And, oh, there we go. Okay, and it takes them a little bit. Some of them go find it right away. Some of them need some help for the first couple times. She doesn't have a huge bag, so it's good that she only had one baby. Some of these that have had triplets, we've had several sets of triplets so far this year with these full bores. And so far their bags have been big enough and good enough that they're able to raise their 3 babies this far. When they get a little bit bigger, we might pull one off just to make sure that she stays healthy. But you can see here, her bag's not huge, and it's definitely big enough for one baby, so that's good. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of let these guys be for a little bit. We found that that's really the easiest thing that you can do, and the best thing that you can do is just let them be moms. Let the babies figure it out. After about an hour, if they haven't figured it out, then we'll really come in here and help them. But most of the time, if you're in the pen, it just kind of makes the mom nervous. None of these goats were show goats or anything, and they haven't been handled a lot. So the less we're in and around, the less nervous they are, which might not be the case for all people with goats if they've been handled a lot. But we found that's just the best thing to do, and they really kick in their motherly instincts then. Alright, so you can see that she's fully dropped all of her droppings. She just has a little bit of mucus coming out, which is normal. So she is completely done with her birthing process. She's passed everything, and she's eating, so that's a good sign. Hopefully she'll drink a little bit here in a little bit after she gets done loving on her baby. So these are all really good signs for us. If we were to have a problem where we needed to put another baby on a mom, we can sometimes take those fluids there and wrap them all around a baby, and we can sometimes get them to graft on another mom. Typically, they won't claim a baby that's not theirs, but if you can put that fluid on right away or get a baby that's wet and try to get the mom to lick on it and love on it, sometimes they'll claim them. The mom's kind of nervous, but you can see the baby's definitely figured it out. She has found the mom's udder, and you can see that its belly is pretty full. So that's a good sign. Okay, so this one's for sure sucking now.
The mom hasn't completely cleaned it off yet, but it's pretty fresh yet, so as the day goes on, she'll keep licking on it and get it clean. See, she doesn't like me very much. She's pretty protective. But this one's healthy enough, so we'll go ahead and tag him and give him his paste. So there's a little bit better video of seeing what's going on there. And then I put 5 cc's, and I'll just open her mouth. And then there's her paste. So she just swallows that paste, and then that's all we'll do.